I love Happy Mail. So we got some super cool Happy Mail in the mail from Lifeway B&H Publishing. They have created a new Bible that is dyslexia friendly. I think it is so cool. I've already looked inside, but I want to give you a look because I think this is just the coolest thing. According to their research, I know I have people in my family who have dyslexia. I've had people in my ministry, children in my ministry who've had dyslexia. They say 15 to 20%, according to the International Dyslexia Association, 15 to 20% of the population has a language-based learning disability. And students with specific learning disabilities, 70 to 80% have deficits in reading. It is a struggle, and kids are mean, and kids make fun of other kids. And if you have a child who is struggling with dyslexia, who are struggling to make the words make sense, maybe reading a Bible could feel very intimidating. Maybe having a quiet time is just, they think, can't do it, not for me. Well, the Grace Bible for Kids can absolutely help. So they have leather versions and they have a hardback version. So cool. Dyslexia friendly. Why have we waited until 2024 to have this? So I'm going to go over with you. They got some help from really smart people in Cambridge University and made this as a resource that kids can use, kids who are struggling, to make their quiet time reading God's Word, make it a little bit easier on them. Pretty simple design, right? There's not a lot of stuff in there as a distraction. But then they have a very different text. To my untrained eyes, when I look on this, I see that it looks different. The font is spaced bigger. The spacing between the words is a little bigger lines between paragraphs. But then the text font itself is different. So part of the thing with dyslexia is apparently the letters don't stay on the baseline. Well, this font is bottom heavy to where it does. I don't know if you can see, if you look at 2 Samuel, it says things are different on the bottom. And especially in the headings and chapter headings and all of that, the D's look a little different. The E's look a little different. P's are different. It's designed, written this way to help children, help their brains process it, kids who are struggling. Man, what a genius invention. And then that's not all. There's a little pocket that comes, both the hardback and the soft version have a little pocket inside, and it has a pack of colored overlays. And the people at Cambridge have figured out that these colored overlays, you take one, we're gonna pick purplish because I like purple, and you stick it over there, and it's designed to help kids be able to put the words where they're supposed to be. What an awesome invention. And the little thing that came with it, I thought this was pretty interesting. If you're dyslexic, sometimes you see letters as bouncing balloons because they don't stay on the baseline. So they were super intentional in creating this Bible for kids to where they can get into God's Word. There's pages in here that are helpful tools like, well, how do I have quiet time with God? We want all children to be able to have their very own copy of God's Word, to be in God's physical Word, not just listening to the Bible on audio, which is great and good, but what a wonderful resource for kids who are struggling to process the words on the page. I highly recommend you go get the Grace Bible for Kids. It's the Christian Standard Bible version. Holman makes it. Lifeway has published it, B&H Publishing. So cool. Go get these for all the children who are struggling, or not just struggling, children who have dyslexia in your life. That way they have their own tool. I love it. Go order yours today. Check it out. Super cool, guys.